So, Joyce is back. He hasn't fought since he beat Daniel Dubois, stopped Daniel Dubois. He's back. Just stopped Carlos Takam in the sixth round. I pretty much knew before the fight that Joyce was going to win this fight, and he did it just the way I thought he would. Well, actually, I thought he'd get a knockdown or something like that, but he got a stoppage, and the first time I watched it, I thought that Takam could have continued, but I went back and watched it, and he took around, seemed like 50 unanswered punches, and, the referee's looking at, well, you're taking shots, but I think if he would have swung back, the ref would have let it go. But if you're just going to keep taking shots and you're not answering or countering or anything, the ref was like, that's it. And the winner of this fight is to fight the winner of Joshua Usyk, which is coming up September 25th. So that should be huge. And I see that Usyk is put on weight, and some people don't think it's quality weight, but with fighters, you can't always tell. Not every fighter is going to look like Evander Holyfield or Lennox Lewis or people like that, or Anthony Joshua. So we'll see how Usyk can move carrying this weight. But anyway, the Joyce fight, it's like Joyce, man. He doesn't have the one-punch knockout power necessarily, but he just wears you down. And this, like I said before, this guy's chin is incredible. I mean, Takam caught him with some good shots. He kind of fights like Joe Frazier, all the moving coming up. I was hoping he would do more like Mike Tyson, get down and then lunge up with the left hook. He didn't really do that, but he did catch Joyce, but Joyce just walked through his punches. I don't know how long Joyce can carry this style along, the more he moves up. I don't know how many times he can take these shots coming from another big heavyweight like Joshua or Tyson Fury. I don't know how he's going to be able to take them shots, or even Wilder. But he definitely wears you out with that jab. It's like he can just beat people with his jab. But what's up with the mask, dude? Was he trying to clown Wilder? Dude came in with a big old, look like pumpkin, upside down pumpkin or a plant bowl. I'm like, what is he doing? I'm like, man, I'm so sick of these masks and all that. Just come in the ring, play your music. I don't think Joyce was intimidated, but to me, when dudes come in the ring wearing a mask, it's to hide their emotions. They don't want to come in looking timid or fearful. Let go of the mask, man. That looks so goofy coming in with a big old mask like this. I'm like, dude, stop. Who started this trend? Anyway, Joyce stops Carlos Takam, who's becoming a gatekeeper in the heavyweight division. Takam always comes in shape. He always looks the part. He's like a throwback heavyweight. I saw after the fight, he and Joyce were, talking and laughing with Joyce's mom in the locker room, I believe. And they seem like real, class acts. And Joyce said in the interview that he doesn't need any more tune-ups. He's ready now. He wants to go for the belts. And I saw it on Fight TV. I had to download the app. It was like $12.99 for the fight. It was pretty good. It wasn't the most action-packed fight in the world. It was a lot of activity, but nobody really... Takam did a little bit of... He got hurt in one of the rounds. He wobbled. His legs get real stiff when he's hurt. And I've seen Takam hurt so many times in fights, against Derek Chisora. He got stopped when he was winning the fight. So I knew that with the heavy fists of Joyce, he would eventually get stopped. But who do you think will win in a fight between Joyce and the winner of Joshua Usyk? If Joshua wins, man, Joshua versus Joyce. I think Joyce definitely takes the better punch, but Joshua punches harder. So, man, it's going to be tough to call. I got to analyze that more. And if Usyk wins, it'll be a rematch. Usyk beat him in the amateurs, but Joyce was real green at that point. So I'm going to have to stick with Joyce because that thudding jab kind of reminds me of George Foreman. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe. and be fearless. Yay, yay.